Eucharistic Theology. This is the Bible study that started it all. This was my first class that I taught, going back to the Old Testament and using the Old Testament to shed light on the New. I'll never forget this class. In this series of presentations on the Eucharist, one of the things that we tried to do was not just say, what does the Catholic Church teach about the Eucharist? What is the real presence, or what is transubstantiation? Even more, we tried to look at why does the Catholic Church teach this? And where in the Bible does the Church get the idea that the Eucharist is not just a symbol or a sign, but that the Eucharist is actually the body, the blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus Christ? That when the priest says the words of consecration over the bread and wine, a miracle takes place, and there is no more bread and wine. There's only Christ, fully present, his body, blood, soul, and divinity. How can this be true? Why does the Catholic Church believe such an amazing claim about this central mystery of the faith? And what I try to show in Eucharistic theology is it all goes back to Scripture, Scripture, Scripture. So unlike many Bible studies on the Eucharist, which might start in the New Testament, maybe with the Last Supper, we start our Bible study in the Garden of Eden with the fruit of the tree of life. And then we walk step by step through the Old Testament, showing how the tree of life, the Passover lamb, the manna from heaven, the tabernacle, the bread of the presence, the bread and wine of Melchizedek, all of these events from the Old Testament are signs and shadows pointing forward to what Jesus is going to do in the New Testament when he comes and he gives us his body and he gives us his blood as the new manna, the new bread of the presence, the new Passover, and the new fruit from the tree of life. So if you've ever struggled with faith in the real presence of Jesus in the Eucharist, maybe you're coming from a Protestant background where you were taught that it was just a symbol, or maybe that it was his spiritual presence. If you've ever wondered exactly what does transubstantiation mean, are there really that much of a difference between the Catholic Church's teaching on real presence and what other Protestants believe about the Lord's Supper? Then I invite you to come with me on this in-depth Bible study of the mystery of the Eucharist. And you will see why we as Catholics believe that the Eucharist truly is not just the source and the summit of our lives as Christians, but that the Eucharist is something that God had in mind from all eternity. That it's something that God foreshadowed in Scripture from the very beginning. And that it is the fulfillment of the new and everlasting covenant that he wants to enter into with humanity by means of the Mass.